Hello, this is Mistress Kay, and this is my review of the Rainbow Nights paddle from Eden Fantasies. It is made from Ruff doggy styles. I love their products. They're always nice and high quality. The tag says that it's nice, authentic Indian hand embroidery. So let's look at the paddle itself. The tag just comes attached to the string down here. The paddle itself is really pretty. As you can see on this side, this nice embroidery. These are actually little plastic gems, so there is a texture to it. And then if you flip it over, this other side just has bare faux leather, so it's much better for actually hitting with. The entire paddle itself is going to be 11 inches long, and you're going to have a width of about 5 inches. So it's definitely a pretty sizable paddle. As you can see, it takes about the ball of my hand. When being used, it was more likely meant to be used with this side, actually hitting someone. This side's nice and it has a great texture for hitting someone, but at the same time these gems aren't that nicely sewed on, so they're nicely sewed on enough that they won't fall off during regular use, but if you start hitting people with this side, these little gems are going to come off and you might lose some of the embroidery and some of the prettiness that actually makes this paddle. This side has the faux leather, the nice stitching. You can see there's two different layers of leather here that are nicely sewed together. So it's definitely nicely made. It's very firm. It doesn't move much, really. Also down here at the bottom you have a nice little string that's meant to hang it up on your wall or wherever else you hang your BDSM toys. This is not meant for a wrist strap. Obviously my hand is maybe just too big. Maybe a 4-year-old could use it as a wrist strap. I don't think you want to let your 4-year-old near this. Anyway, during actual use, this does have a bit of a stinging sensation, but it really is mostly a bit. See, it sounds really loud, but it really doesn't do as much damage as you think it would. You can use it really lightly, and that doesn't really hurt at all. Even a stinging hit has a little bit of a sting, but it does go away after a while. I suppose if you kept hitting someone with that sting, see, you do get a red. Even just those 3 stops right there made my hand red. So it does a lot with bringing the blood to the surface and giving a little bit of a sting, but it doesn't really continue to hurt or leave bruises or anything like that. So if you're looking for something to make it look like you did a lot of damage, this does great, but it doesn't really do a lot of damage. From the handler's point of view, this is a really nice handle for my size of hand. I mean, I have a pretty femininely sized hand. I'm not sure if this would be too comfortable for somebody with a larger hand. As you can see, my fingers pretty much go all the way around it, and there isn't much room on the bottom side either. I take up pretty much the entire handle. So this is definitely really nice for somebody with smaller sized hands. I actually wear a large size in gloves, so maybe with a male sized hand who has bigger or longer fingers, it may not be quite as comfortable as I find it to actually wield. Overall, though, this is a really beautiful paddle. It's gorgeous, has the nice embroidery. This side leaves a great, nice red mark, but doesn't actually sting too badly. And overall, it's just a really nice product that doesn't seem like it's going to be falling apart anytime soon. You can definitely vary your hits to decide what you want, and even at the hardest setting, it's only slightly stingy. So this is definitely a great warm-up toy. So I definitely recommend it to beginners or advanced users alike. It's a great toy, and this Rainbow Nights paddle can be found at EdenFantasies.com. So go ahead and go and get your own.